Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, December 1st. And we're looking at the last 4 days of the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. Having a little issues this morning as it's not showing my overnight or my pre-market. We are trading at 365 and change. So, a couple of things going on today. We are coming out of a 4-day balance to the upside on a gap. But not only that, we are coming out of a monthly on a gap. 364.38 was last month's high. Right now, with 70 minutes to go, 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, we're looking to gap two gaps, monthly and a daily. We said this market's been in a 14-day balance as they attempt to come out of it. The big question today is if we do hold this gap for the opening, do we start getting distance away from the previous all-time high, which is last month's high, or is it just a look above and back in? That all remains to be seen. Pre-market volume, 555,000, still not very heavy, but it's going to be better than it was yesterday. So let's go over destinations and a game plan. So right now, yesterday's high I'm just going to use as a downside destination. So right now, I'm going to give the other highs. Remember our all-time highs in the pre-market session. So right now, 364.18. I'm still going to give these to you. It was a weekly high. 364.38 was a monthly high and the all-time high. Then we have today's overnight high, 366.30, and then 366.77, which is the pre-market all-time high. So even though we're looking to gap higher on a monthly and daily, we still have not gotten that overnight all-time high from the same day of November 9th. For the downside, we will use yesterday's high of 363.12 as our first downside destination. Actually, I take that back. We're going to use last month's high, 364.38. That's the monthly gap fill now. Then 363.12. That would be the daily gap. Then below that, we have 361.93, which is our overnight low, and then 361.22, where we were 9 wide from yesterday. So what's the game plan? Well, right now, like I said, we have two gaps. We're trading right around the 365.60 level. Now, you know how I don't like taking long positions when the gap gets too big. But we do have two gaps. Now, a monthly gap is never held. Doesn't mean it can't hold, at least for this morning or for a couple of days or a week or whatever. But two things you can do. You can take a call play somewhere around the 365 and a half level. If the monthly gap gets filled, I'd get out of that. And then see how much of a pullback we get down to around this high. Again, I won't mind taking along again around the 27 side. It's the top of the 4-day balance, plus you'd still be holding this gap by about $1. So I like that risk reward. In fact, I like that risk reward better than the other one. So you could take along somewhere around the 364 level and see then if this gap holds. Those are two call plays early today. Put play, really there is no put play just yet. There truly isn't. We'll need more market-generated information, right? We said we're in balance in all three time frames. Well, we're attempting to come out of balance with a vengeance on a monthly gap and a daily gap. So, right now, there is no put play early this morning. Again, if you're in the voice channel room, you'll be seeing this profile being streamed live while getting up-to-the-date minute trade ideas. And then, on the charts, here's the monthly. It was a 4-month balance. We're attempting to gap higher. Right now we're trading at 365.54, so we have about a little over $1 gap above last month's high. Again, there's still 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. A lot can happen, but right now we're looking at gap above. Question is, it's only December 1st. It's a hell of a start, but we'll see if they get distance away from these 4 months. Weekly, Same thing. We're attempting to get above a 3-week high. And then daily, 4-day balance, gapping above it, looking to come out of this 14-day balance and take out November 9th's all-time high. Be interesting to see, number one, if they do hold this over the next 75 minutes, and number two, if they're able to start getting distance, acceleration, and volume away from the top of this balance. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.